Hey there, it's Collin Fett, your agent, here with your monthly market update. Every month I come to you with the latest data, what's going on in the local market, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just curious about what's going on. This is the spot for you. So let's dive right into the numbers. So this is the September market update. This is looking back at August numbers and then previous months, previous years, and kind of trying to project, what might be to come in the upcoming months through the end of the year. So diving in, we've got new listings, 63 new listings came to the market during the month of August. Total for sale on the market right now, there's 68 properties, which is down 2 from last month. I keep going back to this every month, and I'll show you the numbers here in a sec, but this is the biggest issue, is that we've got low inventory compared to the previous months. Pending 51 total went pending. So that means they sold during the month of, got an offer accepted on during the month of August. Year to date, we've got 541 sales. Average sale price named is 302, and our average days on market is 19, so just under a month. Absorption rate. The absorption rate is basically if no new houses came to the market. So this number right here, new listings, there was 0 for the month of September, and we had roughly about the same amount go pending. It would take a little over a month to sell all the houses on the market. And so this basically says, how quickly is the inventory absorbing into the market. The higher absorption rate, or the lower absorption rate, the more of a seller's market. The higher absorption rate, meaning more time it takes to sell, the more of a buyer's market. So we are still in the seller's market, but there's definitely pockets. There's ones that aren't selling as quick for various reasons, and we'll dive into that. So days on market, it's trending down. It has been ever since February, when kind of things opened back up and had our spring market, and so I would anticipate to see that number go back up, which again we'll go into in a second here. So a lot of people are asking me, what's going to happen, what's the next, I'm buying a house now, what's the outlook for next year, the year after, so on and so forth. I certainly am not a genie. I don't have the answer to that, but I can speculate, and what I would speculate just based off of a couple things. So one, looking at the price per square foot. So going back to 2018, obviously we had a unique event with COVID that actually ended up jumping prices up. So you see, kind of from 2018, we're price per square foot in Ames, we're in the 160s, 150s. Then we go in 2019, we're in the 160s, 170s, and all of a sudden we jump up $20 per square foot. And so what I anticipate is that we see this jump up, and then we go back to kind of a normal, $5 per square foot per year or something like that. Obviously, square foot is just one metric. There's many different things that play into the value of a house, but just kind of speaking to that of, are prices going to plummet? There's a lot of unknowns, obviously, if the dollar crashes, if the interest rates go up, if, all that, different stuff that could obviously affect the market greatly. But that's what I'm saying, is that we had this spike, and it might be spiking here for a bit while longer. The reason I say that is because of inventory numbers. So our active listings right now, we're at 68. Last year we were at 144. The year before that we were at 197. The year before that we were at 226. So until this inventory number catches up, we might see the prices continue to hold where they're at, or inflate slightly more. We have 68 houses in each buying category, whether it's townhouses, single family houses, different price point. There's only a couple houses for sale, so it really limits the amount of inventory, or the amount of choices that a buyer has to choose from. So that's an interesting number. Again, we've seen it kind of trickle down, kind of hover around this 50s to 70s point, and we're going to need a lot slower market to build back up that inventory, and maybe we'll stay at this lower inventory for a long time. Who knows? So, and the reason for that is we have about a balanced market for houses coming on the market. 63 houses came on the market and 51 sold. So I mean, pretty close to, similar to where they're at. What's the short term look like? What's the next couple months look like? So typically October. So October is number 6 ranked month for the most pending. September's number 8. So typically October and September, we're going to pick up the amount of houses that go pending. The interesting thing to look at is new listings. So typically you've got significantly more listings in May, April, May, June. And then October, we actually have less listings. October and September, we have a few less listings. So it actually might feel like more of a active market because there are less houses typically that go on the market than this month, but compared to the amount that sells. So like, for instance, October, we've got 74 that sold last year, and we had 74 that came on the market, whereas in May we had a ton of sales. We had 113 come on the market, and we had 91 that sold. So there are actually more that came on the market, even though there was more that sold. So point being, looking to sell this fall, get out of it before winter, get resettled, not a bad idea. Looking to buy, again, kind of going on that long-term play of, if you're going to wait for prices to change, I don't know if they are. Again, it could be that interest rates would affect that, but I've had that question, should I wait to buy? It's really hard to say, but historically, if you look at, again, these price per square foot, if you were in 2018 and said, well, I want to wait until the next crash, it was in 08, so it should be in the next couple of years, you'd be kicking yourself saying, man, I wish I would have bought in 2018 and not waited. So anyway, those are the numbers for September. That's the outlook on the market. As always, I'm here to help. If you got questions on your specific property, your specific situation, or you're looking to buy, invest, sell, I'm here for you. So hope that you found this valuable, and hope you have a great day.